Tonight we're playing a tournament in a local league. Lots of regulars in this tournament. We're down to Final Four.
If there's room for him. There's room for him.
Things are going on, so. Cleaning out the house. No.
You again, but feel better.
This is the first time I'm trying to record this game, so I will work on camera placement so that we can see the board a little better and we can see the other players' cards a little better, but for now this is our first try.
I'd love to deal better, but I'll tell you what. Every time I do, someone screws up the
This
card.
gonna be Molly's sister now. It almost looks like her, doesn't it?
It's a lot later.
Ah,
In this one, I am in first position with King 3 offsuit. I do have a very solid player to my right, so I do choose to fold here. And it's actually not the solid player that ends up going all in, but with Cobra Jim going all in and our solid player folding, it's a pretty good fold there.
I gotta change something up.
Here we're in big blind with ace 5 suited. We don't even get a chance to raise and everyone decides to fold around to us. So we pick up a nice one there.
Better that bad.
you get the deal, Laura.
We pick up the action here. We have an all-in to our right with the solid player and a pretty loose aggressive to the left calls. He has Jack Deuce,
Guess it doesn't
and he
really
does
matter.
end up hitting the
got a
straight
straight.
on the river. So we do lose our pretty tight player on the right-hand side, which puts us down at 3 players.
That's your pair of twos beat. That pair of fours.
I didn't want to get bluffed out of the hand and end up,
Well, I didn't have any more chips. I couldn't bluff you out.
well, you could have.
As you till the river.
I played Jack 2 really well there, did I?
Yep.
Suck
Very
out.
skillful.
Suck out. Like you did.
If it wasn't for suckouts, I wouldn't be able to get any points here. Well, I guess the ones.
So now that we're down to 3 players, I have a pretty loose aggressive player across from me and a very loose aggressive player to my left. So when I look down here at Ace Jack, this is a pretty good hand. We're gonna run into a fantastic flop here when our player to the left goes all in.
You raise my bodies every single time. One of these times I'd have some. Good luck.
Call. Ace Jack against Ace and against pocket queens, huh?
Here comes a queen. There's your jacks.
Queen on the river?
Close.
Against pocket queens,
Trade.
luckily for us, we flop the world and knock out the player to our left.
See, you wasted my chips.
What can I do? I mean, queens and she raises in front of me.
I know.
gotta-
Are you as hot in Vegas too?
Ain't much,
No.
ain't much else you
Fun,
can
wouldn't
do.
it?
We are heads up now. I do
Yeah.
have Cobra Jim outstacked by quite a bit. He
I
does
just
offer me a
dealt that,
chop
so-
here, but I elect to keep playing for a little bit. As we're running pretty good, I would like to take it down straight without having to chop.
To get
As
even.
play continues, they are teasing me here because they
Which
have
would
seen me
happen. I
come
seen
back
somebody
from
come back
one
and
blue
say,
chip
"Oh, shit."
heads up to win this tournament. So
Yeah.
we are going to keep playing.
wasn't gonna play it any different there.
What did he have?
My pocket queen.
No, garbage.
We keep playing a couple hands heads up until we get this one. I've got Cobra Jim down to just a couple blinds, and he does go all in. I call with a king 7, and he does end up hitting and doubling up.
Way ahead. But Jack's gonna
Oh,
come up
there's your
quick.
jack.
Jacks have been hot.
They have it. Two pair. Holy
There we go.
Oh, there it starts.
Watch out now.
We'll play it out.
Here I look down at 2-3 off suit. Usually I would fold this as fast as I could, but heads up, of course, I'm in the big blind. We've got to see a flop. Cobra Jim goes all in, and I make a pretty quick fold.
Nope.
Have a king.
While he is picking up a couple blinds here and there, it's okay because I still do have a really good chip stack against him. And I think even in this case, if I do double him up maybe once, possibly twice, I can still take it down. I think my play here
He's on vacation.
is a little better than his, heads up especially. So I think we can do it heads up here. We can keep
Wife is from.
going, picking away at him, and hopefully we can outlast all of his heads up and our hands hold up.
Possible they, when they're using a frame or a lift, and that they bump that. What, because the lever sticks out.
Oh,
And if you bump it, you can crack it just a little bit, and that's all it takes. But
fire alarm with water pressure.
Played online.
risers.
No.
Like water.
So the test,
Water pipe.
the test valve for the risers.
Been do pretty good online too.
Oh,
Yeah. I won Saturday night.
In this next hand here, we look down at
And
6-7
then,
off suit
placed
in
on
our big
Sunday.
blind, and Cobra Jim does end up going all in. We do end up calling him just because we think we do have 2 live cards, and we're going to hope that we can outdraw him, but unfortunately we don't.
are they getting that house done in Independence? Yeah, because it's kind of weekend warriors now.
I'll call
Just
After work, but I told after work.
on a draw. Nice. Okay, how much do I owe you?
Yeah. But that's what cost is right there, because, I don't know if they got anything.
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah, real
Skipping
excited.
ahead a couple hands here, we do trade blinds. I do still have him controlled with his stack. I've doubled him up once so far,
I don't
but
know.
I believe with my
Probably
play
not.
I can still keep
That
keep
flop.
control of the pots
Yeah.
here and keep
Yeah,
his
this is the
stack
next- this is
controlled
good
so
for
that
me.
I stay ahead of him.
I just gotta have it. Went to Walmart, he had pizza. And we went to, we were thinking about going to Buffalo City if Corey had been playing, but he wasn't. So we just went to Shooting Manager in Bay's End. We met them there, had a couple drinks, and came back. We got still put it home.
Yeah.
But Jim's a pretty social player, so we take it easy here. We don't want to be too aggressive. He enjoys chatting, he enjoys playing, so we're going to see a couple hands here. We're going to see a couple flops. This one in particular, we look down at 9-10 off suit. He checks, so we do decide to see a flop. It's about the first flop we've seen in a while. It does come King, Queen, and
400.
3 off suit. Once we bet, he insta-folds. We pick up an easy one.
7
This point in the game, he does start complaining
brutal.
about the quality of hands he's seen pre-flop, which is great information for us because then we know we can keep the pressure up, and unless he starts going all in,
this session so far.
then we know
Yeah.
he has a
Well,
good hand,
second's
but
not
until
bad
then, we're
then
going to
tonight.
keep the pressure high.
Every month's the best I've done for quite a while.
another tidbit he does give us here is that this is the best he's finished in a while. So we're going to use that to our advantage. In this particular hand, we look down at 10 deuce, but his hand is so bad, he
Ugh,
mucks to us before we
gross.
can even do anything with it.
A little fast. I put a little dent in her name.
My son put 2 cameras out, my brother's comfortable. And
Cut.
I don't know if he had to pay for like,
In this hand, we are in the small blind. We're dealing. We do look down at queen 5. Not that it's a great hand, but I think if we limp, we can control the pot depending on what the flop comes. When the flop comes down, he doesn't look too interested. He does check to us. So we decide to check, see a turn. He still looks uninterested, so we decide to throw a bet out here. And as we bet, he mucks it. So we pick it up with queen high. Picking up those blinds again off of him. We do have him down to just a few blinds, if that. And so we're going to hope that this hand we do get dealt a hand that we can see a flop with him and possibly take him out.
So things are settled down for a little bit now? You guys still gonna be traveling quite a bit, or?
We got some travels coming up. We go to Canada fishing for a week.
And unfortunately for us in this one, we're in the big blind, queen 5. He's in for just 50 more, so we do call queen 5.
And then we go to
He
Wyoming
has
four wheeling.
hits a pair of 10s, and they do hold up, so we do double him up. But it's not a big deal. He's still
and
pretty
hold up.
short. We're controlling the
Nice
action
job.
pretty well, and we're controlling his stack size.
nothing to tease in the screen. And you can tell it's a deer.
Just you and Carl going to Canada, or somebody else going with you?
His sister and husband. We go. We
Appleton? What's Appleton?
no Waukesha. We go every other year to Canada with them.
He's only got 6 points.
Okay, so this hand we're gonna look a little sheepish with our 2-5 offsuit, but because he is so short stacked, we do try bet at it. Unfortunately, I did not look at how many chips he had. I bet exactly how much he had left behind
You're
him,
all
so
in?
he is all in. I do have to turn over my hand. They do catch me bluffing here, but
Ooh,
it's okay.
both.
I double him up again,
Nice.
but rebuild. We can keep working on
I had
it
to
here.
relook at my hand. I forgot
First
what I
bluff
had.
all night, I bet, huh, y'all?
Yes, first one.
Carl,
Yes, ma'am.
Elle lied to me.
What, she bluffing?
Yes, she did. First
Oh,
one all
no.
night. First one all night.
Oh, no. I didn't think we did that.
Yes, so Jim is teasing me for bluffing a hand
Some of the
here.
clubs.
We do say it's the first one tonight. Another
Like
hand
that
he
one,
is talking about here. We had the 7-4
Yeah, but I hit a
offsuit.
pair. I hit a
No,
pair.
I'm not suggesting you
That'd be
play
pretty small,
7-4.
Yeah.
We're just
The
joking
4,
about it
4.
because
I hit the 4 and
I
then
did play it
the clubs
against
kept
him.
coming. Yeah.
There were 4
clubs
clubs
on
on
the
the
flop
board.
and-
I did flop a pair, which is
Then I
why I
turned it
played with him.
and-
And then with the 4 clubs, my 7 did play. So I did beat him in that
Great.
earlier, and he's still reminiscing about it. And now this one we have ace jack offsuit. We did raise pre-flop, he did call. On the flop, he ends up going all in. While I don't hit any of that, I do call him. He does end up turning another 10, and he does hit a boat. We do double him up, but it's a minor bump in the road. Yes,
So
we
much
do
in there,
have
Jim. I
to
can't fold now.
keep beating him down, but we double him up, take our losses, and we're gonna keep
Oh,
battling.
jeez.
It just keeps getting better.
Weren't you whining about the
Yeah.
cards being so...
Yep, I
Bad.
was. I was. So long as that Alaska trip. That's just a fishing trip? You go to Alaska?
Canada.
Oh, sorry, Canada.
We'll be up there for a week. Yeah.
So you guys fly in or?
We drive up and then we boat into the lodge. It's
You
a
have to-
lovely
you have to
area.
take your own boat?
We take our own boat, yes.
Yeah, Jay and I went to South Dakota.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cobra
they say
Jim's
that's
won
pretty
a
good
couple
fishing.
hands here, but we've managed to control the
Yeah.
pots.
We
We
didn't catch
still
one
have the
single
chip
one.
lead on him,
Every one was
and we look
1,000
down
pounds.
here
How
at
big are
Pocket
they?
Jacks.
Wow.
Yay!
I'm gonna raise.
He does come in here with a raise, and I want to make sure I size my 3-bed here to make sure we can either get it all in pre-flop and that I don't chase him away. Once he brings in the raise here, I am going to think a little bit. I want him to think that I'm thinking about it, a little bit of a Hollywood, and then we are going to raise. He will jam all in, which is just draw play, and we'll take our chances heads up with our pocket jacks. Luckily for us,
All in.
we do flop a jack, and we end up taking it down.
9, 9, 9. Oh boy, she's
Whoops.
freaking jacks. I'm screwed. Nice hand.
There we go. Good game, Jim.
Great game.